Today we're going to go over all 5 roles and what's the best way to make money with all 5 of them. Now, if you're a veteran player to the game, some of these tips might not portray to you. You might already know them all, but if you are new to the game, then of course there are a few that might help you out. If the duty thing does help you out, make sure to smash the like button. I guarantee if you hit that like button right now, Crips will be nice to your dog for at least one day. Howdy Cowpoke, Austin BMX here. Thanks for checking out today's video. As we mentioned before the intro, we're going to be going over quick, easy tips on all 5 roles and how to make the most money with all of them. It is a beautiful day here in the Pacific Northwest, so we're going to make this nice and quick. First, we're going to go over from the bottom barrel, lowest amount of money you can make, of course, is the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter role, of course, is easy to make money, but it's not much money unless you follow these steps to get the most amount you can get. First tip is to take your time. I know it sounds really weird, but every timed event in Rockstar games are based on how much money you get. The longer you take, the more money you're going to get. So what you want to do is with any kind of bounty that you do, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, or even legendaries, you want to take as much time as you can. If you're grinding for gold, of course, there is a different strategy to this, and we'll link a video up above me now talking about how to get the most gold. But if you're looking for cash in this game, or even XP for a bounty hunter, you want to take as much time as you can. The best thing to do is start a bounty and then don't go do it yet. You can run around and do other things in the game, work on some dailies, do some collectibles, work on other things to make money in the game, and take your time. If you wait about 15 to 20 minutes, then a timer will pop up and get you to your designated location. So you want to be kind of close to that location and then get that bounty done. And then you want to take as much time as you can before you turn that bounty in. As you see in this video, we waited probably 20 minutes before the timer actually popped up, and then we completed the bounty, got him alive, got him to where he needs to go, and waited that timer all the way out to get it turned in to get the max amount of money we can make for that bounty. Now, of course, this does work better in legendary bounties because you actually can wait 30 minutes or so once you capture that bounty before you turn them in and make quite a lot of money. But if you're looking for money in Bounty Hunter, make sure you're taking as much time as you can. Don't do them quick. Next up on the money maker hierarchy is Naturalist role. Now right now there isn't much you can do in the natural to make money, and it isn't quite that much, but it is technically easier and more money than the Bounty Hunter I've found in my experience. There's 2 ways to make money as a Naturalist. You could sell samples to Harriet, which selling just normal animal samples, I mean, it isn't much. It's $1 here, $1 there. You also could sell legendary samples to Harriet and make upwards to $30, I think, with a bison or a wolf, but all the other ones are around 20. Some are a little less than that, so you can make some money there. The best way to make money with the Naturalist role is to sell complete sets to her. You want to trade them in, trade in a sample set. To be able to do this, I'll link a video up as well to get more information on exactly how to do that the most you want, but you want to get all the samples for each of your sample sets in the animal field guide, and then once you sell each one of those samples to her, you want to trade that in. Now there isn't much. The easiest one to do, of course, is the farm animals. It makes about 60 bucks. Also the forest and the desert ones are a little more, and they're a little easier as well. Maybe in the future we'll have another video out on how to do this and make a lot more money, but right now there isn't much on how to do it, or you don't make much money on how to do it, but it is fairly easy money, and that's the best way to make money with Naturalist role, is to sell those sets. Next role up we got is the Moonshiner role. Now this role is a great passive role. Of course, the only way to make money in this role is to, make moonshine and do deliveries. Now it does work by itself for this. You just need to set it up and then wait the 48 minutes, I think, if you're ranked 20, 48 minutes for a strong moonshine to make the most amount of money. But the best way to save money in this game is to make sure you're doing bootlegger missions from, what's her name? From Maggie. Yeah, her name's Maggie. From Maggie. That'll actually reduce the amount it costs you to start a moonshine production, which saves money in the long run. If you don't do this and you do a full delivery of a 3-star, which is about 250 bucks, a little less than that, you're going to lose $50 of that right off the bat because you had to make that moonshine. But if you go do bootlegger missions from actual Maggie, you can get that all the way down to $10 and save you a lot of money and make more money in the long run. There is a cooldown for that, but if you're just running Moonshiner, do bootleg missions, go run around, do a few things, come back, do some more bootleg missions. By the time your moonshine's done, you should have enough bootlegger missions done that the next time you do a moonshine production that you'll be down at $10 to make that mash. Now you always want to make 3 stars in these. The easiest one I always do is Wild Creek. Wild Creek is super easy. It's just a mint, vanilla flower, and creek plum. All the 3 stars always take at least one type of collectible. The creek plum or the Wild Creek moonshine is technically the easiest one to do because it is a flower. The other ones are alcohol bottles. You only can pick up one of those a day, but the creek plum, usually there's 2 or 3 every single day that you can pick up on the map using the RDO Collector Map. And that'll allow you to go out there and collect all those every day and have a nice stash of those to be able to make that 3-star every single time. You always want to do 3 stars with that. There's usually always a buyer available for those, and do those bootlegger missions so you get your mash price down to make the most money with the Moonshiner. Next up on our money guide is the trader. Now, of course, the trader is another passive income. It's pretty easy to do. Takes a little more setup and a little more guidance than the Moonshiner role, but trader is fantastic. Do deliveries, right? Pretty dang easy. Again, always make sure you're doing your resupply runs. Don't pay for those because you're losing money on the long run. By doing those, you gotta do 4 resupplies per full delivery. So that would be like 80 bucks if you bought all those, or you can go do those because they do give you materials as well. It does take 4 hours to get this all the way full. I always recommend doing full long deliveries of 100 goods. The way payout works in the trader role, it's not linear. So 25 goods is, or 50 goods is not twice as much as 25 goods. It's actually exponential. So you always want to wait until you're all the way at 100 goods and do a long delivery to make the most money with the trader role. Definitely wait till that. If you're not ranked up high enough to buy that large wagon yet, just wait and do 25 or 50 if you're not there yet, and then do 100 once you're able to get that large wagon, so you make the most amount of money on that. I recommend having some friends with this because it does make it a lot easier when you're doing those deliveries. Our lobbies that we have currently aren't that bad, so usually there's not a whole bunch of people in there griefing you, but if you have some friends in there, if you got a few friends in there and you guys get a couple deliveries to go every night, you can make quite a lot of money. One thing to remember though is you cannot, one thing that sucks is Crips is not making any goods unless you're actually in your posse or no posse at all, or if you're not in free roam, right? If you're in a legendary mission, either bounty or animal thing, legendary animal mission, or if you're off doing some showdowns or a free roam event, or if you're in someone else's posse, Crips is not working for you. So make sure you're hanging out in the free roam to get that all the way done. 4 hours it takes for a full delivery. That includes the resupply time as well. And definitely use legendary animals to fill up crits really full. If not, get your friends together. You usually can get your materials filled pretty quick and bounce back and forth between each other and get them all pretty full and get all those deliveries done. Full 100 good deliveries for the most money in trader. Last up we got for the most money you can make is the collector role. Now, of course, this is not a passive income. This is a grindy role, but you can make the most amount of money you can. There's 2 ways to make money, just like the bounty hunter and the naturalist role. In the collector, you want to either sell everything you have that you collect or sell sets. You definitely want to sell sets because just like the trader role, it's not linear. If you add all the flowers together, if you sell them all individually, you'll make more money if you just sell the set together. That's how it works. You know, I don't know why. If you have all the flowers, it should equal out the same amount of money, but it doesn't. Now, there was a change to the collector role where it's kind of hard to make some of the more expensive sets. You can use the collector map and go around and just collect everything you can, everything on the map. You will definitely have full sets of all 4 card suits, also bottles, eggs, and flowers. All of those are worth just over $1,500 a day that you can make pretty easy collecting all those. If you go around and collect all the stuff on the map, you may luck out after a couple days and have another collection you could sell of some of the randomized stuff, or you could just sell all that stuff as well and still make quite a good money. And if you collect everything on the map and sell it all, you have those, I think it's 4, 5, 6, yeah, 7 full sets worth $1,500, plus all the random stuff you get. You could sell all that stuff and make another couple thousand pretty easy. But the collector role definitely is the best way to make money. Sell those sets, grind those cards, bottles, eggs, and flowers every single day if you're looking to rank up a lot of money and get rich. Well, there you have it, Cowpoke. It's a quick, easy tutorial on all 5 roles. Some pretty easy tips. A lot of you might know all these already. Some might have learned something. So if you did, I'm glad that I made the video for you guys. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Reddit Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. We also stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on YouTube. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.